So here we are, hoping that the rain holds off for the entirety of our afternoon. And today I'm joined by Sam, hoping that we're going to mix up my training a little bit today. Can you explain to us what we're going to be doing today, please?
We are going to be taking part in the escape techniques. We're going to do 1 to 10 today. They are from the Shaolin school that I attend, 18 Golden Classics chuan, and I thought we'd give it a little run through.
That sounds fun. I mean, escape sounds good anyway, but can you explain to us a little bit about what escapes actually entails, please?
Essentially, it's groundwork. If you fall on the floor and you need to get away quickly or not get stomped on, then there's various ways that you can flip, roll, turn, jump, sit, drop.
Nice, so it's like defensive techniques to evade attackers.
Yeah, it's evasive manoeuvres.
But I've tried these before, and we're going to be introducing 1 to 10 today, and they are very fun, aren't they?
They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot more than 10. A lot more than 10. They're fun, they're tiring, but they're good. They're enjoyable because they're not like normal exercise. You don't get bored. It's very fast paced. Lots of stretching and jumping and running around, which is what we can get on with our escapes today.
That's good to know. Obviously, considering that I'm doing quite a lot of different kinds of training at the moment, it's good to mix it up a little bit. And one of the things I've been thinking about quite a lot is the fact that your hamstrings, is supposed to shrink or shorten when you're actually doing cycling. So will this help with my my ultimate limberosity? That's not a word, but it is now.
Yes, I suppose so. When you're cycling for long periods of time, you don't get a full extension on your leg because it's always kept short by the pedal. So you can lose a bit of flexibility. You can get a lot of strength, meaty leg strength. The flexibility will definitely be maintained if you keep doing some of these Shaolin things. Really, this is great for impact training because jumping and landing in a press-up position, jumping, double knee jump and then landing on the floor again, all of your joints and sockets are going to get a good workout. When you're jogging a lot, impact can take its toll on your joints for a while. So cycling is a good substitute, as is swimming. The combination of all of them, I suppose it'd be nice to do some escapes because then you've got a bit of safety to keep your strength up. I suppose no dodgy knees anymore.
No, I can't be having dodgy knees. Not with what not with what I've taken on. So I think it's time we get going, don't you?
Let's do it. Press up. Sit. Press up. Left. Right. Left. Roll over right. Cut to tree.
I do like rolling around. It's always good. Now, I've done that quite a lot of times, and I also have the benefit of you being next to me, sort of shouting out what we're doing as we're going, and I still don't quite have it embedded in my brain. So for people to watch it for the first time, it must seem like, what are they doing? Could you just sort of break down each step, each stage that we're doing for everyone that's watching, please?
Sure. Okay. Well, first thing, we need to establish tree stance, because I know that we use that term a lot, and not a lot of people had an explanation. Standing up straight, knees straight, feet together. You know, you're standing like a tree trunk. It's a solid stance. You're upright, your back straight. The first move is dive to press up or fall into press up. When you first start out, it's always a good idea to lower your body first and then drop into the press up. So you're lowering your upper body and kicking your legs back and out, as opposed to jump up, turn, and land. There's a lot of impact.
Now, evasion is the word of the day today, and we're going to be now showing how to practically apply what we've learnt today. So I'm going to be the escapee, cool, and you're going to be the attacker.
The fun part, kick through sit. So while you're in your press up position, you are essentially hopping directly up. You're tucking yourself into a ball and your feet come directly underneath you until you are then landing in a sitting position, palms either side of your bum.
Okay, cool. And what about the rest of the things we had to do today?
The rest of the things. Okay, so we've got the hop to the left and the hop to the right afterwards. That's fairly self-explanatory. You're jumping and springing from your core, but you're keeping yourself strong and rigid. The idea is you're traveling once to the left, evading some sort of stomp or something, traveling back to the right. There's the rollover as well.
I have to say that particular one is one I still feel quite cumbersome when I'm doing. So I feel that even though I have done it, like I say, quite a lot of times, there's still an awful long way for me to go, I feel, with that one.
Yeah, it's a learning curve. It took me a long time to get that one as well. So I usually also give myself a bit of stability with a sneaky leg.
A sneaky leg?
A sneaky leg. A sneaky leg. I'll show you if you want.
I'd like to see the sneaky leg.
As opposed to coming all the way over slowly, keeping the leg straight, the sneaky leg comes under so that I've got a bit of extra support while I'm springing around.
You need to took my eye out.
Did I? Oh, I'm very sorry.
Watch that one in future.
When you do it quickly, it's a lot more efficient, but you do need that support.
So next on the agenda is the walking back up to tree from that position, and it's one I have a problem with, but you said that earlier on that this might be something that would help me with my my hamstring cycling problem.
Yes, this is a perfect example of how you can keep your flexibility in your legs. The legs do need to be straight, the knees need to be locked. That's the end result for walking up into tree.
I don't think I really need to have much explanation about the forward roll and the backwards roll. It was a nice piece of nostalgia for me. It's been since primary school the last time I got to do them. I like the fact that you are able to incorporate these things that are sort of maybe forgotten about.
Yeah, I know. I still feel like I want to call them roly-polies, because that's essentially what it is. It's a forward roly-poly, a backwards roly-poly. Yeah, they're good. They're nice and quick. Obviously, it's harder on this hill. You know, we might roly-poly all the way into the road, but it's good.
Lastly, it's a double knee jump. That's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
Yeah, get up as high as you can, bring your knees up as high as you can. They want to come to your chest, but keep facing forwards. There's no point in looking at the floor while you're jumping up as high as you can. If you're evading something, if this is, you know, jumping over some sort of low swinging leg or something of the sorts, you need to keep your eyes on your opponent.
Okay, so I feel sufficiently exhausted now and appropriately muddy at the same time. So how do you think I've got on today?
I think you did well. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed chasing you. Yeah, it was good.
And obviously we only did 1 to 10 today.
Yes, we did.
Next time I'm in the vicinity, what can we expect to be doing then?
Oh, wow. Well, when we get past 10, they start to get a bit more vigorous, a bit more demanding, a bit more high pace. There's a lot more jumping and upping and downing and spinning around. So
Lots of fun.
lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Okay, so we look forward to that, and we'll see 1 to 20.
1 to 20.
Next time I'm here.